So this week, Donna and I have taken you through some DIY repairs that we're doing on our house. What we didn't do is we didn't show you anything step by step because we're not professionals. So we kind of showed you what we did and what we were doing, but you probably need to look elsewhere for step-by-step instructions, right?
Yeah, we are no experts. We just thought, we're bored.
I'm not.
Okay, he's not bored.
I could sit on the couch.
I need projects. And so I've been taking these things on just kind of little pieces at a time. But I think the main thing that we want to get across to you guys is whether you're in your RV or you're in your house, there's a lot of content out there in terms of being able to figure out how to do things on your own.
Well, let me ask, what was our #1 resource for this?
YouTube videos.
YouTube. So you can find plenty of step-by-step. We just chose not to grind you through our step-by-step process for 2 reasons. One, we didn't really know what we were doing, so some of it was trial by error, by trial, by anyway, and some of it was it would have just been I'm not good at this stuff, so
we don't. Well, we put our minds to it. We don't do too bad. We do okay. I mean, certainly.
Yeah, but you have to admit there would have been a lot of swearing and a lot of groans as we climbed ladders because we're not.
We're old.
She's not very young, and so anyway, we just kind of highlight what we did.
Yeah, we're not. I mean, we're clearly not in our camper. We're working on the house, but I think these things are interchangeable. A lot of them. Early on, like one of our first videos, Carl put a new toilet seat lid on top of the RV toilet. You wouldn't think that would be all that complicated, and yet, like 2 trips to Home Depot and 4 edits later.
and please, if you want to see that, it's actually our very first video, so go check it out. It just kind of shows you how I work. The other thing that I would tell you too is that these kind of projects can save you a ton of money.
Yeah.
And I want to also give a shout out to my better half because she installed a whole faucet set, including the drain plunger, all by herself. I kept offering to help and she would not let me anywhere near her. So.
And there's a lot of reasons for that, but we won't go into those right now.
Yeah. Also, more reasons why we don't show you the whole video. But hopefully you will enjoy this, maybe get something out of it. And also, if you like what you see, please hit that subscribe and like button. Hit the bell so you get notifications, and feel free to share it across whatever platforms you use. We do appreciate you tuning in, so thank you very much.
If you have any questions, please post in the comments and we'll see if we can help you out with that.
Yeah, also you'll see in the description some links to some of the items that we installed and some of the items that we use regularly. So thanks again and enjoy. Hi, welcome to RORV. So we're gonna try something new. We're gonna try to do a little trivia contest, and if you win, prize is great. You get to brag to all your friends that you won the trivia contest on RORV, okay? So here's the way it's gonna work. We're going to ask you a question. We're gonna ask you to hit pause, go down in the comments and answer, and then at the end of the video, we'll give you an answer and see if it matches the answer that you put in the comments, okay? So here it is. Why in plumbing, why is there always that elbow underneath the sink? Why is there an elbow in plumbing? What purpose could that elbow possibly serve? All right, so pause and answer, and then pick up and resume the video. And at the end, I'm going to give you the answer. Hi, we're Chip and Joanna Gaines.
No, you're not on the wrong channel.
You could be larger than life, bigger than the world, living out the hopes and dreams of every boy and every girl. You could fly higher than the sky, shine brighter than the stars.
Today I'm replacing the bathroom faucet, and what I've done so far is I have taken off the old faucet. I'm getting ready to take the pop-up drain assembly out of here. And this is the new faucet.
Okay, so Donna's doing the work because I have to hold the camera. She's in the middle of taking the lower elbow off of the sink. Did you get that broke loose, or you need a man?
There's water in it.
Okay, we're gonna chance it here. Donna's taking that elbow off, and she's trying to take the other compression ring off. Donna, you need a man.
Oh, I got it.
There she goes. It just broke loose. Kind of giving you a play-by-play here.
How much unscrewing is there involved?
Quite a bit. There's a lot of threads.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah.
Okay, and there it comes. It broke loose. We do have water. We have water. And there it is. It's off. And as usual, there's gut coming out of it. Okay, so now she's not happy.
Go get me a towel,
No one
please.
knows why. So she got that part out. That's very good. That's the drain. That's what feeds into the bottom of the sink. And then up on top, there will be a beauty ring that she'll need to remove. You might be able to pop that from down below and get it to come up out of the sink. There it goes, it's out.
Oh, that was all there was to that.
Okay, so Donna's gonna get up. We're gonna tape that because you'll wanna see that. What are you doing, Donna?
Well, I'm cleaning where this flange was. Here's my box cutter.
Okay, so I got the ball drop assembly plunger thingy in, but what's kind of weird is to close it, you pull up on that, and it's just really tall. It seems like this rod is too long for this sink or something, because then when you push it down to open it, there's a little springiness to it. I don't know if that's the way it's supposed to be. Probably not, but that's where we're at. And now I've got to put the drain pipe back on underneath, and then we'll turn the water back on and see how many leaks we have.
Okay, so while Donna's been in the bathroom working on that sink, I hate plumbing. I'm so glad she decided to take that on. I like electrical better because you can do a lot more damage with electrical. So I have now removed a old ceiling fan, and not too hard of a job. My father-in-law installed it, and he did it correctly. So when I took it all apart, it literally came down there very, very smooth. I've already put the next mounting bracket up there for the new fan, and I will be hanging it in a moment. And what I learned the hard way, and this is the first time I'm doing it this way, is you put the blades on after you hang the motor. So for the first time ever, and I've probably hung about 15 of these throughout our marriage, I'm actually gonna put the blades on after the motor is up there. We'll be right back with you.
Okay, so it's working. I have water, and there's no leaks, and I can close it off. Look.
Let me in there.
Oh,
I'm coming, you need a man. Now what's happening?
hi guys. So I'm back in the bathroom today because yesterday I was going to install this light fixture, and I got the old fixture off, and when I did that, I realized that the wiring was coming out of a hole that was not centered of where I wanted the new light fixture. So I had to move this wiring over, right? So I cut a new hole where I want the fixture to go.
Who cut that?
I cut the first hole. Wait, I cut all these holes.
You cut the whole strip.
I did. I had to go get the saw, and then I cut a hole through there so I could run the wires over here to where I want them.
Because I couldn't do it because I had to videotape.
You were putting in a ceiling fan. Okay, so I ran the wires over here. This is where I want them to come out. And I've got to go get a patch kit to patch the sheetrock, so I'll show you guys how I do that. This is going to be the new light fixture, and it is going to go right here where I've got the wiring.
So all I gotta do is patch that hole and paint and then hang this new thing, right? So I'll be back with you.
Okay, so Donna's project is well underway and she's doing a great job, and of course I had to hold the camera, so I really couldn't help her. In the meantime though, when I wasn't holding the camera, I was messing up my job of wiring in a new ceiling fan. I actually messed up the wires, so now I gotta unwire it all and reconfigure how I've got the wires stored in there and then wire it back up. I did do a bump test yesterday, and even though the wires need to be moved around now, everything did wire up and the fan did work, the motor worked. So I know that I'm on the right track. I just need to rearrange the wires. It's all about how you store the wires. So that's my next part of my job. So see you soon.
What's a bump test?
It's where you try it. You turn it on, turn it off.
Okay.
Okay, so I have put all but one of my fan blades on. I left it off so that I can now attach this beauty ring up here. And then once that beauty ring is attached, I will install the fan blade, and then I will mount the light kit, and then I will be done. I've done several other bump tests, so the wiring is all holding together in there, and it's gonna run once I get it completed. I'm up on the ladder now, and I've installed the beauty ring, and that little black wire you see hanging down, that is the antenna. I went ahead and left it that long because I don't ever want any problems with being able to turn my fan on and off. It's not really eye appealing. I might try to wrap it around the little canopy there and maybe tape it in place so it's not quite as obnoxious. Okay, so a piece of two-way tape did the trick. It's not as obnoxious, but it is still there, but it is what it is. It's a remote control fan, so it needs an antenna. Well, well, well. Look who got his fan on. Light kit, fan, 3 speeds, and the beauty is it is remote control, so I can mount this on a holster on the wall so that I don't lose it, and I can control my 3 speeds. I can turn my light on and off, and it's just a beautiful thing. It's a piece of art. Okay, Donna, give us an update.
Okay, so I've got a picture of the spackling that I bought. It's got a little wall patch kit, but I actually just used the spackle, which is pink, but it dries white, which is kind of cool because then you can see what you're doing. And got the anchor holes, got my wiring out where I want it. So I'll come back tomorrow after it's had a chance to dry, and we'll sand it down. I got a little block sander and paint, and then we gotta install the light fixture. So we're good.
Cool. Let me know if you need me to do something, because you know some things require a man.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have a new bathroom vanity light. And now you can see how dirty my mirror is. But I'm very pleased. I got it in. A couple modifications, but we're all good. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Okay, so do you think you got the trivia answer correct? Do you think you got it right? Well, here's the answer. The elbow is in the pipe to create a water block. An elbow will always have water in it unless, of course, it evaporates due to some reason. The piping in the house sits for a long time. The elbow creates a odor barrier between what's on down your drain and what's above your drain. Nothing can get through that water that's sitting in that elbow. So it's there intentionally to block any odors from coming up in your drain. That's the answer.